I just wanted to highlight I got a hardback version of Killing the Torah, The Roots of Christian Anti-Judaism and Anti-Semitism. It's a short work. It's only 86 pages long, but I think they did a very good job in terms of the binding and everything. Even though it's short, I think it's one of the most important works that I've completed because I think it deals with a critical issue that reaches an impasse between Judaism and Christianity in terms of interfaith relations. Jews and Christians have a lot of disagreements over key theological issues, but I think many Christians simply don't understand that the Torah, theologically, is the heart of the covenant between Hashem, between God, and the people of Israel. And if they don't understand that, even unintentionally, certain Christian perspectives, at least historically, have in effect promoted legicide, that is the killing of the Torah, I think we miss a key element of the differences and of the issues that separate the Jewish and Christian communities. I just wanted to highlight some of the topics that are included very briefly. I start off with some basic perspectives, and this is influenced by the work of Lloyd Gaston, who had written about this concept of legicide, of killing the Torah. And of course, I added my own perspectives on it and experiences. But one of the sections that I deal with is the difference between the Tanakh and the Old Testament. It's a question of nomenclature or terminology, but it has severe and serious implications in how people perceive the text. I also talked about the reality of Christian anti-Semitism. It's important to note that theologically, many Christian theologians, even in the 20th century, after the Shoah, after the Holocaust, maintained and have maintained views which essentially provided the foundation for Nazism and, of course, Christian anti-Semitism throughout the medieval period and into the modern period. I talk about the antiquity of the problem, and I look at Paul and the issue of supersessionism, for those of you who might be familiar with that. I do talk about legicide, this idea of killing the Torah, and I look at specific passages that are noted by Christian theologians where they actually talk about killing the law. And it's amazing to sort of understand these perspectives, or actually they're not something that I'm coming up with. It's simply something that I'm reporting on, so to speak. And I talk about the ghost of Marcion and sort of an attempt at as a resolution, at least theoretically, that we might come to. If you have a chance, again, it's available Kindle in Kindle form, paperback form. It's available in an audiobook version now, and then of course the hardback version that just came out. I think it's a critical work. I think it's so critical that many times I give them out as PDFs for free because I really think that this is something that is critical, especially for Christians to understand. I have another work that I have focused in on the Jewish community and its perceptions of Christianity, and I think some of the mistakes that are made there. But again, if you have the opportunity, check it out, review it, and give me some feedback because I really put a lot of effort into these materials, and I think they're critical to building a better understanding between Jews and Christians.